Most horrific flash floods caught on camera. Most natural disasters happen suddenly and destroy everything in their path. One of these natural disasters is a flash flood, which can kill a lot of people. And in the video's next few minutes, we will see some awful flash floods that devastated everything and turned things to rubble. So get ready and stay tuned to this video. The heavy rain beats the ground in a terrible way. The town was calm and quiet before the flood hit. Many shops were destroyed and washed away by the flood, just like a sandcastle would be washed away by the waves of the sea in a few seconds. As the floodwaters came into town, the people there watched in horror as the waves got higher and higher, crashing into buildings and carrying away everything in their path. The streets, which used to be quiet, were now raging rivers, and people could hear the water roaring as it rushed forward, never stopping and never giving up. Trees and houses were both torn apart. The town was in chaos, and everyone was running around like crazy to get to safety. The flood had control over the town, and the people would only pray that it could go away quickly and stop doing more damage. But the water was so strong, and the waves were so strong, that it looked like the whole city could be swept away. The Drury River moved with unstoppable fury, wolfing down everything in its way. Big trees that had stood strong for decades were washed away in minutes with trunks that broke apart like twigs. The river's roar was so loud that it seemed to come from everywhere at once. But we were in luck, since the bridge is incredibly strong and can resist the force of the flood's current. Even though the rainstorm was terrifying to behold, with waves of water cascading down and shattering everything in its path, the man who was strolling on the bridge does seem to be afraid of the situation. As the video demonstrates, the current flood is quite strong and frightening. Unfortunately, the car's luck is not quite as good as the bus's, and it is hit while trying to pass through the gap, thinking that it would be able to do so safely. The bus has previously given it a shot and successfully made it across to the other side. No matter how hard the driver tries, nothing happens and the car is washed away, terrifying everyone nearby. And then, after being swept away for so long, the passengers are pulled from the water by the people, which is nothing less than a miracle. The bridge's rapid collapse, killing everything in its path, is a terrifying sight to behold. With all the filth it's carrying, this flood washes away whatever's in its path. Everything it touches is swept away by its immense force. The sludge it carries is thick and sticky, and it'll clog up any roads or rivers it comes across. The ground beneath the flood has been soaked by water, turning it into a muddy mess it can be tough to travel through. The overall scenario is very horrible to watch. Debris, such as trees, rocks, and other objects that were previously in the flood's path are also carried along with it. This flood that broke through the bridge was extraordinary. A stream of mud rushed over the bridge, threatening to wash away whatever was in its path. With each passing second, the bridge looked like it was giving way beneath the weight of the deluge, but it held firm. What was truly frightening was the water's seeming autonomy. The mud seemed to throb and swell with strange energy, as if something dark and scary was ready to come out from underneath it. As the floodwaters crept away from the bridge, they spread across the landscape like a virus. While on the way, it left a path of destruction in its wake. As the monster flood kept going, it destroyed homes, crops, and even forests. Due to the heavy rain, the river had overflowed, turning the once calm place into a chaotic and possibly dangerous stream. People watched in fear as a huge flood with big waves and a strong current rushed over the bridge. Due to all the stress, the bridge, which was the city's backbone, was in danger of falling apart. And people were running around like crazy as they tried to get to higher ground and get away from the rising floodwaters. So, this is all for this video. We hope you liked it and got to learn some lessons from it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fun videos from us. Thanks for watching.